My brother threw me out of grandma's $620K building. He never checked the deed. My grandmother, Ruth, owned a narrow 3-story brick building on Willow Street. A bakery rented the ground floor. 2 apartments sat above it. And grandma lived in the back unit with a view of the alley garden she had planted herself. I moved into her spare room when I was 20 to help after her hip surgery. I handled groceries, appointments, and the bookkeeping. Grandma had raised me through most of high school after our mother died. My older brother Aaron visited about once a month. He was 34 and called himself the family businessman. Every visit ended with him telling grandma to sell before maintenance ate her alive. Grandma always gave him the same answer. A building that pays for itself isn't eating me, she would say. 6 months before she died, Aaron brought a loan officer to Sunday dinner without warning. He wanted grandma to borrow against the property so he could open a sports bar. When she refused, he called her stubborn and left before dessert. The next morning, grandma asked me to drive her to attorney Maya Patel's office. I waited outside while they met. On the ride home, grandma handed me a sealed blue envelope. "Keep this somewhere Aaron can't tidy it away," she said. "And don't argue with him. Paper is more patient than people." I put the envelope in my bank box and never mentioned it. Grandma died quietly the following spring. The afternoon after her funeral, I returned to Willow Street and found Aaron standing beside a locksmith. He had already changed the front door and both apartment locks. "I'm the executor," he said. "I need the building cleared before the appraisal." He handed me 2 black trash bags. "Then pack what matters. You've had free rent for 3 years." The bakery manager, Marisol, watched from downstairs while I filled the bags. Aaron would not let me take grandma's walnut desk because he said estate property could not leave the premises. He gave me 40 minutes and placed my bags on the sidewalk. I slept on my coworker Jenna's couch that night. The next morning, I opened grandma's blue envelope. Inside was a certified copy of a transfer on death deed, recorded 5 months earlier. The building passed directly to me when grandma died. It was not part of the estate, and Aaron had never owned a brick of it. Ms. Patel called an hour later to confirm everything. She asked whether I wanted her to contact Aaron immediately. I looked at my clothes still folded in trash bags and said, "Please do it properly." Aaron ignored her first letter. He told the tenants to send rent to a new account, ordered a 12-foot sign for Aaron's Willow Street taproom, and accepted a $35,000 investment from his friend Derek. He even posted a rendering on nothing to him. Ms. Patel notified the tenants, the bank, and the title company. Marisol kept the bakery rent in escrow until ownership was settled. 3 weeks later, Aaron attended the probate meeting, carrying a purchase offer from a developer. He talked for 10 minutes about maximizing our family asset. Then Ms. Patel placed the recorded deed on the table. "Aaron, read my name twice." "You knew about this?" he asked. I told him grandma had asked me not to argue. The developer withdrew. Derek demanded his investment back, and the custom sign company wanted its final payment. That evening, Aaron called me for the first time since putting my bags outside. He said we could still make his taproom work if I gave him the ground floor rent-free for 2 years. He called it a chance for us to start over as partners. I renewed Marisol's bakery lease instead. She had paid grandma on time for 11 years and still made the cinnamon rolls grandma bought every Friday. I moved back into the apartment after the locksmith restored the original locks. The walnut desk stayed. I hired a property manager, repaired the roof, and used the rent to rebuild the savings I had spent caring for grandma. Aaron eventually returned grandma's keys through Ms. Patel. In the envelope, he included a note asking whether the small 3rd-floor office might be available. I sent him the same rental application every other prospective tenant receives. He never filled it out.